So as opposed to a traditional fixed-wing aircraft where learning stalls is part of the basic training, doing a stall on a paramotor is a pretty advanced maneuver. The main reason being is just the type of craft. It's an inflatable wing suspended by a bunch of strings. There's a lot that can go wrong, and fouling up a stall could result in a reserve toss, death, injury, a lot of bad things. There is a right way to do it though. There is right equipment to do it on. However, in the paramotoring world, at least in the US, I would say a very small percent, maybe 1% of paramotor pilots actually have gone out and installed their wing. Personally myself, I've done it one other time in an SIV course under instruction, and since then, I haven't done a single one. That was up until a recent trip to Jersey Shore where my buddy Judson had his Acrowing. This wing is specifically designed to stall, so it's relatively safe. However, it's still highly not recommended to go out and do these sort of things. 1, over hard ground, 2, without instruction, and 3, without dual reserves. However, knowing and understanding the risks associated with this, I took this wing for a quick flight, got to know it a little bit, and during the flight, I made the decision that I felt confident enough to try some stalls, and I did 3 in a row. Before we get into the footage of me stalling this wing 3 times in a row, I want to give you guys one final reminder. Today, the 25th, the day this video is going live, is the last day to get entered into our big Aviator Paramotor Training giveaway. If you're not familiar, Aviator are the guys that I learned to fly with. In my opinion, they're still the best in the game. The winner of this giveaway is going to go down in January, go through the 2-week course, learn how to fly a paramotor. It's going to be a life-changing experience. How do you get entered? As you guys probably know, we recently added a bunch of cool new designs to tuckergott.com at Risky Biscuits Co. Every $5 spent on the web store gets you 1 entry to win. Make sure you fill out the giveaway form as well, and you can find the official rules in the 3rd link in the description. In addition to that, it's the final day. We're doing one last GoPro giveaway. So one random order placed today, the 25th, is going to get a random GoPro 9 slipped into the package. Check out the links in the description. Let's get back to the adventure and see my 2nd, 3rd, and 4th full stall ever on a paramotor. So Judson just launched on a wing called the Emily Peace. It's an acro glider, and if you notice, the lines are really, really long, and it's meant to do like stalls and helis and different negative type maneuvers, not the type of aerobatic stuff that I do on my wing typically. It's a different level. And I've flown wings similar to that before, not quite on this level, but I think if Judson deems the air nice and appropriate, I might go take her for a spin and see if I can do a sat or something on it without killing myself. So in order to get warmed up a little bit and just familiarize myself with this wing, I climbed up to altitude, did some wing overs. The way this wing carries energy is very unique, and doing a basic maneuver like wing overs takes a bit of adjustment. After I went through a set, it started to feel a bit more intuitive and I was feeling good. So I climbed back up to altitude and I decided to do a sat. Now the main thing I was concerned about here is not pulling in too quickly and spinning the glider because it's so different from what I'm used to. But once I was in the sat, it was so slow, so smooth, not a lot of G-force, nice and easy. Once again, it was feeling pretty intuitive, although very much different from what I'm used to. After a couple sets of wing overs and sats, I decided that I was ready to try a stall. Now, kind of the idea on the stall is to pull until the wing breaks, and then you immediately start bringing your hands up to find the backfly position. Backfly is kind of when the wing stabilizes. You'll see it takes me a while to find that position and the wing's just thrashing around in the meantime. The backfly position was surprisingly higher than I expected, so I slowly was bringing my hands up until I found the right position and it stabilized. For the exit, I just eased up a little bit more, the wing lightly surged forward, and I was out of it. Pretty simple, so I decided to do a second one. I climbed up and got some more altitude. The feeling you get on the entry is pretty unique. It's like you go weightless for a second. It's a very unnatural feeling, so it's kind of like just don't freak out for a second. Anyway, in this second stall, the entry was fine. I found the backfly position much quicker. However, as I started to exit the stall, the wing wanted to spin and change heading. I tried to correct it. I kind of messed it up a little bit more. It surged and kind of dove to one side. Not a huge deal, but I got out of it just fine. So then I decided to do a third one. I was still high enough, and this is when I really felt like it started to click. I got the entry just perfect, I found the back fly perfect, held it stable, and then released back into normal flight, nice and easily and smoothly. I was really proud of that one.
Stalled that, bro.
That was fun.
What do you think?
So the first one was kind of scary. The second one started to spin. The third one felt pretty clean.
It was. Isn't it like, it flies like
Right.
It's kind of addicting.
Is my hand still like vibrating just a little bit? Okay, so question.
Yes.
On the entry, every time I was very surprised by how far it went behind me and that I was like looking back at the sky kind of
Yes.
Did that look normal from the ground? Is that how it's supposed to be, or am I
It's normal
pounding too
to
much?
start with, but you're pounding them.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what.
gentle. Did you start from like very, like slowed all the way down?
Yeah, I waited, and like you said, it comes forward and it just sits there.
Yeah.
The first one, I just buried it and I kept it buried way too long, and then I realized what you said, like, yeah, you're all the way up at the pulley.
Yeah, it just chills the out. Like,
Yeah.
put it right over your head.
So more gentle on the brake and it won't go way behind me.
It'll still go back pretty far.
Yeah.
But it doesn't like,
Yeah. I was like, 0G, just wait it out, it's fine.
wait till you hear the footage. I'm just like, yeah, buddy, yeah.
That's awesome.
The one made us all gasp.
Oh, where it was going all cockeyed?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just got done flying Judson's piece, and here's my impressions. Sats, super easy. Wingovers, very interesting. That was only my third, fourth, and fifth full stall I've ever done. Again, this is something that is not really recommended. Like, if you want to learn how to do stalls, go out and do an SIV course. Do it when you get winched up on a paraglider over a lake under proper instruction. That being said, my experience just now, it's very interesting. The third one felt actually controlled. The entry was still a little bit violent. I could probably get that worked out better. But I got into the back fly position and I got out nice and clean. So then I decided to call it quits. But now we're gonna watch Judson do some more. He's trying to do helis, so. Is this a good idea? I don't know. Is it fun? Definitely.
After I did my flying on this wing, I think Judson wanted to one-up me, and that he did. Doing a stall is one thing, but the next level above that is doing a heli. And that's when you're basically stalled, but the wing is spinning around its axis. From what I've heard, it's very difficult to keep that maneuver on axis. But the next thing I know, I look up and Judson's freaking doing a heli, and my mind was blown.
Oh. What the hell, bud? He's doing a freaking heli. Sheesh.
Yeah, boy. Yeah,
He's
boy.
doing it.
Ow!
He's doing it. I feel like he hasn't really done that before, right?
He definitely has to go like that.
Yeah. He's getting too powerful. I don't recall ever seeing you do that before.
What?
I don't recall ever seeing you do that before.
What?
Yeah, the spinny bit.
Yeah.
You kept it together pretty good.
Did it look like semi-heli like?
Yeah, I got it all on video.
Oh yeah, sick, dude. High five.
High five. Yeah.
Did you see the stalls I did where it was just kind of like right into backfly?
Yeah.
Like that was huge progress for me. And I got it to sit in parachutage for a little bit, like
Yeah.
straight down. And then I just let one side up and it was like I'm like, whoa.
Doing spinny sh.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Dude, he's still going. And the exit. Working on it, working on it. Clean. I told Judson to put on some Little Baby. I think it's working.
Oh, baby.
Post-flight interview.
What's up?
Did the Little Baby inspire some confidence?
The Little Baby for the first one felt perfect.
Yeah.
And then I got tired. But that first one, that was like breakthrough.
Synced up.
Like,
Yeah.
I went into backfly, I went up until it was a parachutal, I let one side up, and it rotated, and I was like sick, and just sat there, and then I went back into backfly and exited like clean.
That was clean.
I was just like, holy just did a heli intentionally,
Yes.
and everything was fine. Did it look like a heli?
It looked perfect. Roll the clip.
So Judson was definitely making it look easy. Like I said, doing a heli is a very advanced, probably from what I've heard, I mean I've never done it, it's the most difficult maneuver you can do under a paraglider or a paramotor. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, don't go out and just start doing full stalls on your glider. There's a lot more that goes into it behind the scenes, knowledge you need to know, things you have to understand. Aside from that, one last reminder, get entered into the Aviator Paramotor giveaway. If you place an order today, you might just find a brand new GoPro 9 in your package. Would be epic. Film all your adventures. I appreciate all your guys' support. I will see you in the next adventure. Till then, have fun, fly safe. Peace.